Hello everyone, welcome to Success Wisdom channel. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 easy guidelines in managing your finance. If you are new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. Making smart financial decisions isn't just about living within your means. It can seem like an intimidating task, but it doesn't need to be. You don't need to be a math genius, and you might find that some of the more complex numbers aren't as important when it comes down to essential addition or subtraction. Financial management is an essential skill for anyone who wants to live an easy life. Living paycheck to paycheck can be a financial disaster, but if you're making more than enough money, then here are some ways to spend your hard-earned cash so as not to have any debt left behind at the end of each month. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. The first thing you have to do is to know your money priorities. To make sure that you buy into your financial plan, it's essential before starting the budgeting process to determine priorities and which ones will have the most impact on how much money is available in each category of expenses. A big part of being financially responsible starts with knowing where everything stands right now, both spend plus expected revenue or deficit. Your number one priority might be paying off credit card debt if you're like many people. It makes sense because this is the biggest financial challenge that most of us face at some point of our lives. You need to align your money goals with what is most important in life right now. Patrice Washington advises that money priorities align with your values. If you want to get the most out of life and make sure that your finances are in order, they must match up and align themselves. Your money priorities should align with your values. If you want to travel abroad or maintain a healthy lifestyle, then cut back on other things that don't matter to save at maximum capacity. Second, determine your monthly pay. To manage your money, you need to know your monthly income or earnings. If this isn't concrete for some reason, estimate the amount after considering any recurring payments, like rent, that might be coming in each month. But don't forget about all those little peso getters. Earning potential is only one part of how much someone can make. Knowing if they're employed makes life easier too, since regular paychecks will help put numbers on. As the saying goes, what gets measured gets managed. Once you've determined your monthly pay, add in any extra side gig money to see how it affects things. You might be surprised by what comes out. The best way to increase your take-home pay is by increasing any additional income you earn. Third, have a budget. Yes, you heard it right. Have a budget. Budgeting is not just a process of listing out expenses and adding up numbers. It's also essential to establish your priorities. Hence, you know where the money will go if it becomes tight in this economy, or when there might be less available for spending on things that aren't necessities, like groceries because they're too expensive nowadays. Focusing on the value that budgeting will bring to your life is a much better use of time than focusing solely on creating one. Next, use the budget. Your budget is an essential tool in managing your money. It would help if you refer to it often, especially when making spending decisions for the month ahead of time, to stay within what's available and not to go too far over and under on anyone's expenditure. Then, build up your savings. Whether your finances are stable will affect how much money is needed for an emergency fund. Creating something and put aside some extra in case anything comes up. Simply knowing that you have a safety net. Even if it's just one small contribution each month can give people peace of mind. A true emergency doesn't always happen on time. It could strike at any moment, and then all hope would seem lost until one realized they had been saving up just such emergencies. The best way to grow your emergency fund and make sure you're financially secure is by contributing money on an ongoing basis. Automatic payroll contributors will help strengthen these habits. Sixth, pay your bills on time. Paying bills on time is one of the best ways to manage your money wisely, and it comes with some excellent benefits. You avoid late fees by paying in advance. Your credit score can also improve because a strong history of repaying debt shows that you're likely disciplined enough, not just when things are going smoothly, but also when finances may be tight or uncertain. Managing your money is vital for staying on top of things, and paying bills becomes even easier when you put yourself in the best possible position. Seventh, save up cash for big purchases. Waiting for better prices or longer before buying things can help you with your finances. It's a lot easier than competing against the temptation of instant gratification. It gives you more time to ensure that what is being purchased will be necessary and affordable. Saving up is more than just making sure you don't spend money. It's also a way of life. You can save for anything from your future kids' college tuition to that dream vacation and much else. The benefits are endless when we start thinking about what our finances could do without putting aside some cash every month, rather than taking out loans or falling back on credit cards, which are running us deeper into debt faster with higher interest rates attached. Eighth, don't commit to any new recurring monthly bills. Have you ever gotten a so-so service at best but ended up not using it? The best way to avoid getting caught up in the trap of monthly subscriptions is by reviewing your spending for charges like these. Streaming services and mobile apps are everywhere these days. Still, it can be easy to forget about the monthly subscriptions that charge your bank account, even when you don't regularly use them. If you see an unnecessary service costing more than it should be, cancel before they charge another penny. Ninth, contribute to savings regularly. To have a successful future, you need good financial habits. Creating this is by depositing money into your savings account each month. The key to building healthy financial habits is surprisingly simple. Set up something called an automatic transfer from your checking account, and you'll be on the right track for success in no time. To earn more money, contribute to savings regularly. It's as straightforward of a goal for anyone who wants financial freedom in their life. Lastly, start an investment. Investing is a great way to generate more money, but it's not always easy if you don't have the time or expertise. That doesn't mean those small contributions aren't worth making. In fact, they could be one of your best investments. Start an investment to earn more money and spend less time managing your finances. The first step is for you to profit from investments by taking advantage of market opportunities, so they must be risk managed properly. Invest in yourself and start an investment today for a better tomorrow. Manage your finances the right way, and you can enjoy a stress-free life. The best thing about managing finance is that it doesn't take much time, effort, or thinking. Be strict with what needs to happen in budgeting, so nothing goes wrong. The journey to better finances starts with changing your habits. Some of these changes will be easier than others, but if you stay committed and work hard on this transformation, you'll have excellent money management principles that serves as a foundation for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.